It's burn, 1 round and 4 deals, MCR, and I see a black belt to my opposite. Yes, brown belts to my left and to my right. I'd like to show some curious hands, but all I can see here is just all types. Maybe some chows, but that's hardly chows. It's better to collect, I think, all types and something like mixed triple chow in addition. The player to my right melds quickly. It's not a very problematic hand, but it can be somewhat curious. I can choose between all types and just chows. You see, dragons discarded. I can hope for a pair of dragons at most, and I'd better discard these dragons myself and concentrate on mixed triple chow or mixed shifted chows. Better on mixed triple. Sixes, eyes in sixes, you see. I can try to collect concealed hand. Concealed hand. I'd rather wait for north from the wall now. The player to my right possibly wants all types. Yes, she discards west, she discards east. She can hope either for north or for south. And I don't want to meld just because I lose 2 points. Nine is not very useful, really. Okay, let's wait for self. I can win only with 5 bams from the wall now. I can win also with the last 5 from discard, but it must be the last one, which costs 4 points. And now I just need 5 from the wall, or I need a melded Kong of norths. She discards west, east, north, so she needs south, obviously. Discarded twice. South, discarded twice. Maybe she has a pair of souths already. And she needs some dots. Maybe 6, maybe 3. That's interesting. 3 dots. Maybe she doesn't have wins at all. Maybe she needs my 6. And if I... Yes, she needed 6. And she fed into... Ouch. Low over 4, all chows. Not a bad hand. I need something good. No. Another plan for all types. I'll wait a bit for another dragon, Maybe it will come, and I'll collect something like 2 dragon pungs. 7, okay. Maybe it will be just 2 dragon pungs. No, it won't be 2 dragon pungs. I don't know what will come from the wall, so I'd better narrow my choices. I can take chow 2, 3, 4, yes, 2, 3, 4, good. I can take pung of 9s, I can take chow 7, 8, 9. Well, and 1 north discarded. I didn't discard any wind, so nobody knows what I need. But I hardly need south, just because it discarded twice. I hardly need west. Discarded twice as well. The opposite player. The opposite player discards useless owners. He has not very good hand. Ouch. Another north. Another north discarded. I need to pick... East, no. Maybe I'll collect melded hand. One, two, three I discarded finally. A good chow, which could be my set and dots, but I decided to stick to 799. What about nines? The player to my right possibly holds some good tiles. Possibly she's collecting upper 4. Or upper tiles from 7 to 9. 3 upper, all upper, which gives you 24 points. 24 points. Maybe she holds my 9, yes. Looks very much like it. The player to my left collects something curious like middle tiles. Okay, she didn't need 9. And I am waiting for the last north. Nothing else. No, that's not my hand. I'd like to take north from the wall, of course, to make some good points. No. Not mine. 1, 2, 3. Possibly he's collecting another hand with lower 4. He discarded 6s. He discards upper tiles. Honors, yes, that's lower 4. Or maybe all lowers, like from 1 to 3 for 24 points. The player to my right doesn't need dots? Really? Okay. Nobody gives me my north. Maybe it's just deep in the wall. What about other dragons, by the way? Whites are useless. Greens? Only one green is on the table. Here it is. Another 9, but with all 8s visible to us, it's useless. Okay, I hope that someone will discard my north before the opposite player makes something great. 3, he was waiting for 2-3. Good waiting, by the way, two-sided. The player to my left was e-10, one step behind ready hand. And I collected from the wall my north, which is great because I'm at the first place now. The opposite player is at the second. Now, what's this? It can be either half flush and dots or mixed shifted chows or just all types. Let's wait for something good. I can hold greens. I can discard 2 cracks. 2 cracks. I have four forms. 4 forms, not just 7 tiles, but 3 forms in dots and 2 tiles in honors. 4 forms, I mean pair of 9s, 4-5, 1-2 is 1 form, and pair of greens. 4 vertices, some people may say. I'll hold other tiles. I need the 5th form for my half flush. Maybe it will be pair of 2s. Maybe I'll pick another 1 dots. South is not my wind. I can discard it easily. White may come in my hand. 5. I couldn't take it. Okay, now people know that I'm collecting half flush. I can switch to all punks, but for all punks I have only 3 pairs. It's just more logical to collect half flush. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good, these 3 connects my tiles. I hope to take 3 or 6, not 4. I won't be taking 4 from the left. Another south. Nobody discards my greens. Somebody holds my green. That's interesting. The player to my right. 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7. Maybe 4, 5, 6 shall take. 4, 5, 6 is good for pure shifted chows. Come on. 3, 4, 5. She doesn't have 4, 5, 6. But she declares chow nevertheless. Yes, that's it. Very nice. And I'm just one step behind ready hand. Exactly. and white goes nowhere. But that was an obvious hesitation around this white. What was that? No. Let's see who needs it. Ouch. 7 pairs he takes. Too bad. He's at the first place again. And I need... What do I need? 73 minus 22. 51. 51 minus 32. 19. I need 20 points from the left or from the right, or 10 points from the opposite, or any self. 10 points. I don't think I'll collect a hand for 20 points, but what about 10? If I'll take, for example, 4, 5, 6 bams and 1, 2, 3 cracks, it will be mixed straight. I don't see more forms. 1, 2, 3, okay. I don't need this one. I'd better hold ones as my eyes. And maybe my fourth set will be something around... maybe 7 bams I'll take. 7 bams and 6 bams I need. I also need 2 cracks. And... great. Very nice. I'm one step behind ready hand, but I'll need my winning tile from the opposite player or from the wall only. It won't be 20 points, so I won't get to the first place. Five dots. That's curious, who may need 5 dots. Somebody has a pair of 5s and doesn't want to declare a pung of them. Maybe the opposite player has eyes and 5s. Okay. 4. 4 is safe. The player to my right discarded 4. The opposite player wants pure straight. Pure straight with 2 3s discarded. And another 3 in my hand. If the player to my left discarded 3 and 1, he may discard 2 cracks. 1. I need only 1, 2. 6s weren't discarded so far. 6s bams. No. 2 of them discarded already, it's safe. He may be waiting for 3 cracks, or for 2 cracks. Three. Or maybe he has already 1, 2, 3 cracks and waits just for the 4th set, which we'll never know. Not a very good thing, but I can win from the wall now. with these two cracks. I can win from the wall. It will be fully concealed hand all chows, mixed double chow 7, 8, 9, and closed weight. I collected a small fan, a ready hand for a small fan hand, so to say. But I can win only from the wall now. Other players don't melt. Maybe they want something expensive. Maybe the player to my left wants some full flush and bams. You see? He discarded just 7. And wants full flush. The player to my right possibly collects 7 pairs. 7 pairs. No, that's not mine. I can win from the wall only. 3, 4, 5 I don't need. All 4s are out of the game, obviously. Nobody needs 5. 6 bams is good. 2. Why would I need 2? I could discard 5 and try to win with outside hand, but I'll need great. He wasn't. He was collecting mixed shifted chows, possibly. Good. I got to the first place with this small fan hand. Luckily, I picked these 2 cracks from the wall. What about the players? Knitting. Yes, I guessed that he was collecting. He wasn't collecting half flush. Yes, I guessed him. I suspected he's in collecting half flush or full flush in bams, but he wasn't lucky with bams simply. He had only useless 4-7. He had 1-4-7 in dots, so he didn't need 1-4-7 bams. But he had no good bams. He had no good cracks and no good bams. That was his curse, so to say. The opposite player wanted 3-4-5 dots first of all. And maybe he wanted the last 4 bams. He couldn't make anything sound. 2, 3, 4. He needed either 3-4-5 bams or 5, 6, 7 and then 3-4-5 dots. And he wasn't making pure straight. Well, the player to my right wanted some pairs. Pairs, not pungs. She had 3 pairs and concealed pung, but she didn't want to meld. Those were pauses with 4s, with 5s. She had them from the beginning, I believe, but she wanted something from the wall to get some good points, but she was far from ready, really. Okay. If I wouldn't take these 2 cracks, somebody would discard these 2 cracks, but I can't be sure that I would win, would take the table. I took the table just with these 2 from the wall. thanks to the wool. And thanks all for watching.